Um, I wanted to show you guys something. Um, so, well, first of all, let me get rid of these tabs. Okay. I was looking at mini jet boats. um, I put in these orders down here because, and by the way, I made my account back almost. But on the 15-minute, this EMA has been touched once, twice, 3 times. And it's been a really good um, like indicator for this current pump. So I'm thinking that, oh my gosh, we're almost there. We're almost there. So I'm thinking that we're going to touch it, and I've got some orders down here, down in this area. I currently have a position size of 2,000, and I have two 5,000 XRP orders. And it's dumping. I'm going to go ahead and put in another 1,000 because I don't want to miss out on... Oof, look at that. It really lowered my average. Okay, hopefully these go through, and then hopefully that's the end of this. So I wanted to let you guys know that's what I was doing, what I'm thinking about. And yeah, the money flow is really like steep to the negative, the downside. But if we're just looking at this bull run, like these are really small amounts of time in the red, large amounts of time in the green. So that's what I'm hoping for, is for another small amount of time in the red, and then and just catch this bottom, and then get some time in the green. Dang, I hope I didn't miss it. I mean, it's almost there. Let's look at the small time frames. Oh, it's kind of bouncing back up. Dang it. Well, I might FOMO in. Dang, it would have been great to get it right here, though. Dang it. I think that's the end. Ugh. Bah humbug. Yeah. Well, I might put a 5,000 XRP order in. This is a really strong recovery. I should have got it down here. Dang it. Ah. It's going down. Okay, good. Well, not good, but okay, let's look at the larger time frames. There's that 15-minute where it touches. And it's basically touching right here. And what I would imagine is it would touch... This spends like 3... So like it spends like an hour there. 15, 30, 45. maybe in 60 because the first wick. So it spends an hour. That spends 30 minutes there. That's briefly there. This is briefly here, but yeah, this is flat. This is kind of like this right here where it's more sloped. I honestly feel like it's gonna have to bounce a little bit and just kind of stay above, or it could go below. Not financial advice, but I don't know. I'll try not to FOMO. But this momentum wave on the 15-minute is large. Let's look at the others. These two right here. In order to get some kind of a bullish divergence, we've got to measure the bottoms. So that's not happening here. So we need to have another another momentum wave downward. So I don't think that we're done with this move yet. This is just the first 15 minutes. So let's give it an hour and see where we're at and buy the bottoms during this hour. And maybe we can get a let's move that back. Not 50. 1. And maybe we can get a lower average. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. A little update on the portfolio. There we go. Back up to 8,000 almost. 7,799. So 7,800. And we're just looking to get into another long and get out at 306. That's the idea. But it might range here. Let's look at the 1 hour. It could just trade sideways from here. That was a big run. It could go like this for a week. It could go down to here and test this. So I should not be in a trade all the way up here. Maybe I should get out of this trade. Because if we come down to this support level, for example, 284, that would make sense. And it could also wick down to this, 271. And we're at 290 right now. So I should put an orders in at 282 and 271. So it's not too far off. 282, we'll put it 5,000. And 271, which would be the bottom. That's a big change in price. I think it's most likely, if it's going to come down more, it'll come down to 282 and stop there. I was just looking at this 15 minutes and seeing how this EMA is just getting tapped along the way and how it's just bouncing off of that. But it could go underneath. Oops. It could go underneath. We've been on this parabolic ride for a long time, so it would make sense that it would dip down below. Maybe I should get out of this trade if I have the chance. I'm in 3,000. I'll close these ones. And maybe I should get out of that if it goes close to the... Yeah. I don't know. It looks like it might come down here. So, anyways, that's where I'm at now, but I just wanted to give you guys an update and wish you guys all well and happy Monday, and yeah, happy July 14th. I think this is the day that ISO 20022 gets put into effect. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, wishing you guys well. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love you guys. Bye.